Oh! 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 No! Oh, Kumas! No. Cliffhanger! I lost! Ah! Hey guys, how's it going? Too Lazy for Life here, bringing you another episode of Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. Oh man, I haven't gotten tired of saying that yet. Ugh. So, what happened in the first two episodes? Well, the first two episodes were practically the same telling of the story, but just from different perspectives. One from Rin's perspective, and one from Shiro's perspective. I mean, they weren't exactly the same. We weren't watching, the exact same episode twice. It was pretty different in terms of the visuals and the dialogue that was being shown throughout the 50 minutes. Okay, both of those episodes were 50 minutes. I didn't see that. I didn't check these episodes beforehand. I just clicked on the first one. All right, expecting just to watch an episode. I mean, I did have a slight suspicion that the first episode may have been like Fate Zero, that it could have been an extended one, and I was right. It's like, hey, all right, fine. There's a 45-minute episode to start things off. All right, I'm okay with that. But I wasn't expecting episode 2. Okay, I mean, it's episode 1. The first episode was episode 0, but I wasn't expecting a second episode to be 45 to 50 minutes long. Okay, that completely caught me off guard. It blindsided me, and yeah, it completely derailed my recording schedule for that day, because those two episodes plus all of the discussions that I had to cover pre and post, they together were the equivalent of like 4 to 5 episodes of standard duration anime that I could have recorded just from those two. So it definitely cut down my recordings for the day quite significantly by finding out that both of those episodes were practically 50 minutes long. So yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. I definitely enjoyed those two episodes. Those first two episodes, man, beautiful. Okay, just carrying on from Fate Zero so far. This has been mega hype. The visuals are still as gorgeous as always, if not even better in certain points. And yeah, it's been so far very, very good. Okay, I'm loving this. I can't believe it. I got more Fate to watch. It's following the main storyline. It's continuing on from Fate Zero, and yeah, I'm all up for that. Okay, I'm so excited to see where the series takes me. First two episodes was just showing basically what happened 10 years after Fate Zero. We caught up with Rin, all grown up. We caught up with that little ginger kid that we finally learned his name, Shiro, all grown up. Sakura's all grown up. Everybody's all grown up. But it seems like Kiritsugu's gone missing. I don't know if he's actually dead. I don't nothing has been explained so far in these last two episodes as to where he went. But at least we know that both of Rin's parents, I think, have passed away, which is kind of sad. And yeah, it seems like the Holy Grail War. This is what, the 5th one now? This is the 5th Holy Grail War. It's about to kick off. Okay, it's about to get underway, and Saber has been summoned once again by another person with the surname Emiya, and she even recognized it when Shiro introduced himself. She's like, Emiya! Oh, PTSD intensifies. Okay, so yeah, Saber's got all of her memories. Okay, it's not like they summoned a brand new, Saber that's completely not related to the previous Saber. This is the exact same Saber that just left off from Fate Zero. So yeah, at least I'm glad about that. Okay, I don't want to have to essentially listen and go through building a relationship with a completely blank canvassed Saber. Okay, I'd much rather just have a Saber that was the one that we had previously, and we're just picking up where we left off. All right, and then we ended the last episode on Saber jumping outside, confronting Archer, and Shiro stopped her. Just burn a command seal, all right, in the first 30 seconds of this series. So the first 30 seconds of this war, just go casually burn a command seal like it's nothing. You didn't even give her anything of a significant order than just, Yamero! It's like you could have just told her to stop. You didn't have to use that damn spell. I mean, Rin and I mean, compared to the previous Wars Masters that were actually like super serious, super hardcore. They weren't messing around. You have these two fucking kids now, Rin and Shiro, that just hey look, command spells, right? We only got 3 of them, 3 broken hacks, cheat codes, and hey, I'm just gonna burn one casually at the start of my introduction to this series on something so stupid, right? They literally just pulled a waiver, except at least waiver did it for some kind of reason. These two did it for no reason. And yeah, it seems pretty stupid to me. And yeah, we finished the episode with Rin meeting Shiro, okay? Both as masters, both of their servants, and we're gonna see where things go from there, right? So we're gonna move on to episode 2 now. Let's go. Got a huge hole in your window. Damn, she repaired the window. It's the most basic of basics. I don't even know the basics. How did someone like you manage to summon Saber? I don't think I mentioned that. Actually, yeah, now come to think of it, I don't think I mentioned that in the previous episode's discussion. So Shiro summoned Saber. Like, there's no way Shiro could have summoned Saber by chance. I mean, they even showed it, right? They showed Avalon connecting to Excalibur during Saber's summoning. So Shiro has Avalon. I'm guessing Kiritsugu probably. I mean, Shiro obviously probably doesn't know himself. So I'm guessing Kiritsugu just implanted Avalon into Shiro like he did with Irisfield. Oh, back with the knowledge dump, huh? I thought we already... Try not to waste them. Yeah, I don't think neither one of you have the right to say that. Why are we explaining all of this again? I mean, obviously Shiro doesn't know, so they have to explain it to him. But I mean, as the viewer, we already know all of this. I'm pretty sure if you Google these guys in real life, they probably all look like sticks, like withered gems. You have no choice but to fight. I'm not at full fighting strength. Even replenishing my mana is difficult. Servants maintain their existence with mana supplied by their masters. Since you're a novice, she can't get mana from you directly. If I were Saber's master, this war would be good as one. Oh man. That frick those camera angles. Oh, that frickin' shot of Rin's dump truck ass! I wanna fucking spank that so hard. This is not the first time I've been summoned to this era. Is she actually gonna tell them? You gonna tell them? Hey, I've ridden a motorcycle before. I've driven a car before. Okay, you guys don't even know. Yeah, like he's got the pendant. Archer gave Rin back that pendant. So what? You can't dematerialize. Why not? Is this something to do with, is it something to do with Shiro just being shit? Now she has to walk around looking like a giant traffic cone. She said she's been in this time period before. Something happened to her between her and... Oh my god, they're at the church! Oh no! Something happened to her and... Something happened with her and the priest before. Oh my god! Oh my god, he's got long hair as well! Kotomine Kirei. Oh my god. Oh my god, Kirei must be like... Oh my god. He said it just like Saber, like Emiya! PTSD intensifies. The Holy Grail War. Only one may claim the Grail. We don't make that decision, but the Grail decides itself. This all works of the Grail. Why? Why does this fucking cup? I don't understand. Why does this cup have a will? I don't. It's just. Is God living inside that cup? Hmm? Yeah, of course Kirei's like, yeah, we need to kill each other. Suffer in pain for my amusement.
私たちには触れられない。聖杯戦争っていうのは他のマスターのサーバントを撤去させることよ。だからマスターを殺さなければならないという決まりはないの。実に単純な話だろう。
No matter how powerful the servant, if its master is killed, the servant will vanish. So it's easier to kill. Yeah, it's easier to kill the master. What if the master's servant is destroyed? So long as their command spells exist, they can still rejoin the battle. Yeah. Kirei would know all about that. If you do, I will grant you safety until the war ends. Cycle. Yeah, this isn't the first one. This is the 5th one. Previous one was 10 years ago. What happens if the grail falls into evil hands? Wow, Kirei, didn't he win the war last time? The events of 10 years ago doesn't concern you, huh? At the yeah, look, an unworthy master touched the grail. I not know what the master wished. Was the result of the last war. What, so, wait, so was Kirei referring to himself? An unworthy master touched the grail. He did not know what he wished for. The grail. Well, I don't. Your wish will finally come true. Champion of justice must have an evil to defeat. Oh, that was confusing as fuck. What do you mean that? Was Kirei referring to himself? Oh, he's decided to fight. I will be your master. So long as the command spells are on your body, I shall serve as your blade. Oh! 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 Silly! Oh, she's got Berserker this time! Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is... Ah! Why? Why is it always when I fucking nerdgasm do they then just blue balls me? With the fucking ending. Every time I'm fucking spurging out and nerdgasming, it's like, hey, that's enough out of you. Ending. Huh. I just realized something. The fucking the fan subs, they're colored to suit the characters. We had purple subs for Sakura, red subs for Rin, and like blonde subs for Saber. That's a nice touch. Props to whoever did that. That's a nice touch. I can't believe I just spotted that. That's pretty cool. The first battle. The first battle. I mean, we already had like 3 or 4 battles now, but I'm guessing this is going to be the first real Well, no, the first one was also a confrontation. This is not the first battle. You lie. You lie. That's a debate right there. Alright guys, episode 2 of Unlimited Blade Works. My thoughts? Well, the first thing I want to get out of the way was that talk that Kirei had with Shiro in the church. I got super confused at what Kirei was on about. So Kirei said, in the previous war, an unworthy master touched the Grail and he did not know what he wished for, but it resulted in the catastrophe, which was that fire in Shinto Park. Was Kirei referring to himself? Oh, right. So basically what I said previously was I didn't know what caused that giant portal, okay, that was in the sky after Kiritsugu ordered Saber to destroy the Grail. He thought he, finished the job, saved the world. The Grail was destroyed. The evil or something that Kiritsugu thought was happening with the Grail had been put to a stop. But then after he destroyed the Grail, he looked up and he was like, Bakana! And there was just that massive hole in the sky just pouring out black goo, that lava that was burning everything. Okay, I said previously, like, I didn't know what caused that. Like, what happened? How did that happen? But I think after some pondering of that thought, I think I may have found the answer myself. And it seems like it's been confirmed, right? From what Kirei said. Not only here, but I rewatched the last episode of Fate Zero, episode 25. And yeah, like what Kirei said. Kirei said that he touched the Grail, right? I'm pretty sure, like Kirei said, he got his wish granted instead because Kiritsugu rejected the Grail. Even though Kiritsugu was the first one to have touched the Grail, and the Grail acknowledged Kiritsugu as the winner of the previous Holy Grail War. He was the rightful, essentially, owner, the one to have the right to commune with the Grail first and ask of it what he desired, essentially having his wish granted. Because Kiritsugu then rejected the Grail went on to picking the next person that they could find. And the next person that was lying around was Kirei. So the Grail essentially granted Kirei's wish. And since Kirei didn't know what he... Yes, and then that's what he said, right? In the dialogue here, talking to Shiro in the church. Like... well, it could mean either. Actually, to be honest, it could mean either. Kirei could be referring to Kiritsugu because, Kirei even said at the end of Fate Zero, what did you wish for? What was it? Like, what were you doing? Why are you abandoning the Grail? I need to find out, I need to find out what this Grail is, okay? I need to find out what my purpose in life is, or whatever, before Kiritsugu shot him. So Kirei didn't know what Kiritsugu wanted to wish for, but at the same time, Kirei didn't know himself what he wanted, and that's why he wanted to seek the Grail, so that the Grail could provide him those answers, right? His meaning to life. What was Kirei's purpose in life? So Kirei didn't know his wish either. It was only after he saw the death and destruction in Shinto Park that he then realized that was what was deep down inside him. That was what was buried inside of Kirei. That was his true nature, that he was, a maniac, a psychopath, a sadistic, masochist, narcissist. He's just rotten to the core, an evil bastard that just loves to watch the world burn, kind of like the Joker. He just loves to watch people suffer, and that brings him joy, that gives him entertainment. So yeah, I think I may have answered my own question to that. The reason that portal came up at the end was that probably moments before Kiritsugu ordered Saber to destroy the Grail, the Grail talked to Kirei, and I guess Kirei told the Grail his wish, or at least if Kirei didn't know what his wish was, the Grail looked inside Kirei and found it for him, and then granted him that wish, which was death and destruction. At least that's my interpretation of it. I may be completely wrong, guys. If I'm wrong, drop me a comment down below. Let me know, all you hardcore Fate fans that know the real answer. You know, what's the deal with this? You know, who was Kirei referring to in this dialogue? But I'm pretty sure, based on how I saw it, that was what happened. So that portal was the result of Kirei's wish, burning everything to the ground. So when Kirei was talking to Shiro, saying that the previous master was unworthy, he didn't know what he wished for, and he touched upon the Grail, and that resulted in that disaster, I think Kirei was referring to himself, but he's just not gonna, obviously out himself right in front of those two, right then and there. So yeah, that was a bit confusing, that dialogue about, who the previous winner was, because I'm pretty sure the previous winner, well, it was supposed to be Kiritsugu, but in the end, the previous winner ended up being Kirei, and he caused that fire 10 years ago. All right, so that was the main thing I wanted to drop down my thoughts in this post-reaction discussion. That was the one thing I wanted to quickly get out of the way, and before I forget it, what I said previously, like how is this war gonna work? Huh? Like in the previous war, right? Those masters, they weren't friends. They didn't really give a shit about one another. They were, yeah, I mean, pretty much most of them, except between Tokiomi and Kirei. I think, was there anyone else? No, I think pretty much everyone else didn't really know each other. They were practically strangers. They had no ties with one another. They could kill each other without a second thought. But now we have Shiro and Rin and Sakura and Ilya. I mean, Ilya's probably gonna have to find out eventually, right? That Shiro knew Kiritsugu, and I bet Ilya's got some questions, wondering, where the heck is Kiritsugu and what happened in the previous war. So all of these children, all of these kids, okay, from their parents in the previous war, these kids are now gonna kill each other? I don't see it happening. These guys just seem like Rin and Shiro already. They already seem to already be getting along. It's like how you can't end up killing each other. Yeah, so that's that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That was the majority of the episode. This episode was essentially just an info dump. All right. If you guys watched this series first and then Fate Zero after, kind of like you watched the first 3 Star Wars films first and then the prequels after, then it has a different effect on you. But for me, it's like, because I'm watching this after Fate Zero, it's an info dump, but it's almost like it helps reinforce anything that I didn't have fully grasped previously. It helps clarify any of my questions that I may have had from the info dump at the beginning of Fate Zero, and it also just allows you to appreciate seeing the characters that you saw as kids back in the day, and also the previous people from the previous war show up again, and all the interactions between these characters was just it was just a real treat to see. It was just so entertaining, so good. And yeah, pretty much this whole episode from the beginning until more or less the end, we were just discussing, what is the Holy Grail War, because Shiro didn't know. Obviously, the viewers, if you've seen Fate Zero first, you would know. But let's say this was your first series you jumped into, you're like Shiro, you don't know. So obviously, you had to have it explained to you. So Rin was explaining to Shiro what the Holy Grail War was, what servants were, blah, blah, blah. And then they went over to the church, where now Kirei is the overseer, taking over his father's position. And Kirei explains to Shiro more stuff about the Holy Grail War. So it's all basically exposition, info dumping, scene setting, world building, essentially, for those who haven't seen Fate Zero. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Shiro in the end agreed to fight in this war and agreed to be Saber's master. And at the very end, oh my god, at the very end, Ilya shows up. Oh, Ilya's now the one in command of Berserker. I mean, Carrier, man. You saw what Berserker fucking did to Carrier last series. Ilya now is gonna be the one commanding, you know, such a mad creature. And man, that's Berserker. Holy shit, the Gachi hyper on that guy. He's fucking huge, and he's like, oh my god, what? I can't wait to see what the heck he is. Okay, he's no Lancelot, but man, that he's thick. That guy is a thick boy. All right, and it seems like next episode things are gonna kick off. It looks like Berserker's gonna show us what he's made of next episode. That's all of my thoughts, guys, for episode 2. Or the third video, episode 2 of Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. I hope you've enjoyed my reaction, guys. If you have, leave a like down below, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell icon, guys. You know the drill. All of that good stuff to help my channel grow, help support me, and yeah, just help my videos spread a bit more, help with the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, just give me all them views, give me all that support. Let me grow a bit faster, guys. I very much appreciate it. All of my social network links are again in that video description down below. So go check them out. Go join my Discord server, guys. Come in and say hi. Come chat with me and the other boys in that server right now about video games and anime, and just have a jolly good time. All right. So that's it from me for this video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all very shortly for episode 3 of Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. All right. Until then. Bye for now.